Hello and welcome to week 7. We're on Wednesday already, so Monday me and my roommate just travelled back from Richmond and then I was working on my CV. Tuesday we were back to classes, so I was just like going to class, living my life. My first assignment is due today at midnight, so I was working on that. And then today is Wednesday. Wednesdays are my favourite day of the week, I think, and I just have good classes and it's just good vibes. Here is my Scotland flag. My parents sent this to me and it arrived this week, up representing Scotland in the US. But yeah, I'm excited for this week. There's some good things happening Thursday and Saturday, but I won't spoil it for you. Welcome to week 7. 6, 7. It's the end of Wednesday and I just had such a good leadership development program session. I feel like I'm getting to know the people that I sat with last week and this week a bit more, and our speaker was so lovely. She was all like, meet people, talk to people, say hello to people, and we did this whole like stand up if you agree with this statement, stand up if you disagree with this statement, and then explain your reasoning. And people just had really good points to make. It was all like really such a good environment in the classroom, like people kind of laughing and chatting, and it was so good. I'm so glad that I signed myself up to these things.
Thursday afternoon, me and my roommate went to a grocery store and a bookstore. Here is a sample of American supermarkets and an advert for squeezy cheese. Ew. And I bought 2 books.
I'm like kind of embarrassed because everyone in America is so casual and I'm here in my shirt and skirt ready for my fraternity induction. Hello, it's now Friday. Last night I had my induction session for my co-ed fraternity that I'm joining, and I couldn't take any photos or videos because we weren't allowed our phones, but it was quite strange to say the least. We all had to like line up, and then the brothers came in like black hooded cloaks, and we had to swear an oath of allegiance and hear about the history of it, and it was in this dark room with candles, and we had to have our eyes shut, and it was like strange, but you were just listening to people tell you about the fraternity and then swearing your pledge. So I am now officially a pledge for Alpha Phi Omega. I think our first event is on Sunday. Today I've had a lazy morning. I'm volunteering at the food pantry in a minute, and I think I'm going to go to a soccer game this evening because tomorrow I was thinking of going out tonight, but I have an early start tomorrow. I also forgot to tell you that when I went to my fraternity induction, the dress code was business casual. And you saw my shirt. I was wearing a like black leather skirt with it and loafers. And I always forget that if Americans say British casual, they really mean casual. There were people in like sandals and just like not what I would classify as business casual wear. So yeah, if you're ever in America, step down a level in clothing formality than you would in Europe, as a general rule. Okay, when I was in my isolation period, I bought a tin of cheese, broccoli and cheddar soup. And it was gross because what I didn't know is that you're meant to mix the soups that you get in tins here with like water or milk sometimes. So I've just ordered broccoli and cheddar soup from one of the on-campus dining halls, and I'm gonna see if it's any better when it's actually made to be eaten. It doesn't look very appetizing, but at least it's a liquid this time and not a solid. This is now Saturday and it was such a good day. So the university runs this trip or event called Mystery Service Saturdays, where you sign up, they take you to a random volunteering place that you don't know what it is until you get there. You volunteer doing whatever it is in the morning, and then in the afternoon you go to a social event. So this Saturday I did that. We went to a thrift store which provides like housing and support and counselling for rehabilitation for people with addictions. So we were sorting out donations in the thrift store in the morning, and then in the afternoon we went to watch a Durham Bulls minor league baseball game. I really like baseball. It's similar vibes to cricket, where you're not really watching this like super intense sport, but you're there for the day out and to be in the stadium and to be in the open air, and it was a lot of fun. I met some cool people on that trip as well, so I'm definitely going to sign myself up to the next one if possible.
Then Saturday I went to a coffee shop to study with Sarah, and Sunday I had a very chill day. I had my first Alpha Phi Omega meeting. And just to round out this week's vlog, I am still loving it here. I'm loving that I'm still meeting so many people, and there's so much going on, and there's so many events that you can go to. I genuinely don't want to come home ever, really. Maybe that will fade as the year goes on, but for now, it's been over a month, and I don't want to come back to Dundee. I want to stay here forever. I want to be in my fraternity for 4 years. I want to stay here on campus and be a member of the Wolfpack forever.